Louisiana beer reviews, New Belgium fat tire. I'm reshooting it because I keep making my videos too long. Like I'm thinking about too many things, and it's like you're thinking about things and yet you're thinking about nothing at all. So it's 5.2% alcohol. This is a 2023 new edition. Honestly, I thought it was rather bland in the 1991 to 2023 edition, and I think this one is still rather bland. So they took a brown or tan beer, ale, and made it into a blonde. I'm not disparaging that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't reformulate or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I feel about it. Okay, so 5.2, 15 IBUs. They use pale C80 Munich malts and raw barley. The hops are HBC 522, Triumph, and Barbe Rouge. It gets a C on Beer Advocate. They're saying it's not even good. It's average. And a B- on Untapped, so that's not a good start. So I had poured it, and after I did the video, I was like, oh, I could consolidate all of that. Like my friend David says, that rhetoric. So it was a thick, mostly white head, a little bit off-white, but thick, and then it just went down. And it's golden, amber, actually. Yeah, I say it's an amber. It used to be more tan. I think the original was tan, and they dropped it to amber, which is like a lighter version of tan or honey. So, Winn-Dixie always has this. Walmart has it. I bought the 6-pack for $9.99. And they're not going to keep it in stock if people are not buying it. Okay, let's be honest. I don't have to love it. You don't have to love it, but it ain't going to stay on the shelf fresh if it's not moving. Because Walmart and Winn-Dixie are going to kill it if it does not move. And it obviously is moving. Oh yeah, got a good date. So somebody likes it. Okay. Calm down. The aroma is like in the past. It's just like bread crust, not a whole lot. The taste, cheers. Yeah, the bitterness is low to moderate. 2 out of 5 hop cones, I guess, maybe 2.5. That's questionable. Sweetness, it's low. 2 out of 5 sugar cubes, so it's dry. It's like mildly bitter. It's got a little bread grain flavor. Sweetness is there, but like I said, low. Finish is crisp, relatively crisp. I mean, it doesn't really have that much flavor. I'm trying to be kind to it. I think you can still get bottles. That's hard to find. Mostly you're going to see cans. 12 packs or 6. May see it on draft, but bottles are still made. Schlitz bottles are still made. Try finding those. Or Pabst. But the thing I was saying in the previous video was that I know it's an ale, and I was comparing it to some 5 to 6% lagers, but I was saying, they use corn and rice, corn and or rice, in whatever case. And they have similar flavor, kind of bland flavor, and they're 2/3 of the price or even less. So, Ice House is an ale. The cans always said ale. I got Keystone, when they used to make Keystone Ice, going back to 1994, say ale, ale, ale. Big deal, top fermentation, low, bottom fermentation. But, does this have more flavor than an Ice House, which we really can't get anymore? But why not? The sales were not there. I would say no. Like I said, ale to an ice ale, but non-adjunct to adjunct, meaning corn syrup. But the final outcome is not that different. So Would I recommend fat tire? Some people call it flat tire. It has some little special character, but it's not enough to really differentiate it from an everyday drinking beer that I can get an I can get an everyday drinking beer here for $20, $21, well these days, $21.49 for a 30 pack. $21.49 for a 30 pack of the same size can, and it's an easy trade-off, so you're going to save a lot and you're not going to lose a lot, if anything. So I'm sorry, I think New Belgium is making all their money these days. They're making money from this because, like I said, it wouldn't be in the store if it wasn't moving. Because I can assure you Walmart's not going to keep it on the shelf if it ain't moving. But, and Winn-Dixie is going to be the second one that's going to it. But, I think really their big money is coming from that voodoo that you do, you know, that Voodoo Ranger with all the natural flavors and the high ABV. And if that's what people want, I can't really disparage them for making it. I don't have to say I like it because I don't generally. But is this a relic of the past in the craft beer world? Obviously it's not a relic of the past because it was only introduced in 2023. But in some ways the style is a relic of the past, but there's a place for blonde ales, I guess, you know. So I'm gonna give it an 8.3 out of 10. It's good. It's an 8.3 out of 10. If you think that's worth $9.99 a six pack, then you should buy it. And I'm gonna say laissez aller, bon temps relais. Y'all go to Colorado and take a New Belgium brewery tour.